I recently got an email from Tamara Dunn. She lives right here, so she knows what's going on with the East Coast Greenway and Umstead State Park. She wrote, "More of the middle and high schools have been regularly bringing out students to run from the old Reedy Creek trailhead down into Umstead and back. There can easily be cars parked on both sides all the way from the trailhead up to or past our house. There are a vast number of youths running with their coaches, whole herds of them. I really hope one of these kids doesn't get beamed in the head by a Flyrock." And that made me want to take a closer look at the real dangers of Flyrock that a quarry going into this location actually poses. What kind of health risk are we really looking at? So let's take a look. Here are some selected clips from videos that I found on YouTube about Flyrock. The first one shows real footage blended with animation of a typical surface blast at a quarry site gone wrong.
The group was now gathered about 275 meters from the blast area. The shot firer, quarry manager, and a worker were about 320 meters from the blast area. 2:30 p.m., the main blast occurred. Three light vehicles and 2 excavators were struck by Flyrock. A large piece of rock struck the shot firer's utility, knocked the vehicle's raised bonnet off its mounts, and smashed the windscreen.
Flyrock flew up to 250 meters. 14 pieces of parked equipment and several vehicles were damaged. The force of the blast was so powerful that this 140-kilogram rock flew 250 meters, all the way to the entrance of the construction site. One worker was struck by a small piece of fly rock, and another worker suffered abrasions as he ducked for cover.
In Johnson County, Illinois, a Flyrock from a quarry blast traveled 1,050 feet, where it killed a man sitting in his pickup truck. Now, let's plot this on the map. A Flyrock going 1,050 feet from a random spot in the proposed quarry site could land here, right on the East Coast Greenway. Just imagine someone dying after their car is crushed on this recreation corridor. In Livingston County, Illinois, a man was mowing his lawn when he was killed by Flyrock that had flown over a 70-foot retaining wall and then traveled 930 feet. If we plot this same distance, that Flyrock could easily strike someone on the East Coast Greenway. In Campbell County, Tennessee, a chunk of Flyrock traveled 225 feet, where it sadly struck and killed a 16-year-old boy as he traveled in a car with one of his parents. That's a shorter distance, but given how close the Dunn's home is to the proposed quarry, it means that Flyrock could easily land on their home. If we take all these trajectories and just turn them towards Umstead State Park, it looks like Flyrock could easily strike hikers. And if we turn 2 of these longer trajectories towards I-40, well, that's something no one wants to think about. But we have to, because Flyrock does happen, especially when a quarry is new and blasting on the surface. And Wakestone is going to tell everyone that they have a perfect safety record. But the facts are that a Flyrock accident is out of the control of any quarry. That's why it's called an accident. Any perfect safety record ends the day the first Flyrock accident happens. The question is, why is any public servant at DEQ or at the governor's office willing to allow this to even become a possibility? No quarry means no possible Flyrock accidents. It means no deaths, no lawsuits, just safe recreation for all.